in the AFC, back from a few games off due to injury. Xavier Worthy of the Kansas City Chiefs back here on the Rich Eisen Show. Great to see you, Xavier Worthy. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm better for seeing you. Last time I saw you was on the turf in Brazil before the game.
Yeah.
And now here you are coming off of an excellent game for the Chiefs. And we all know what happened on that night in Brazil. Can you walk me through what that night was like for you, Xavier?
I ain't gonna lie, just the play, it happened. I didn't even know what happened when I was on the field. I just remember just being hit, and I felt like my shoulder felt weird and tried to get up. And when I tried to get up, I just couldn't. And I had one of the teammates help me up, and I got up, and my shoulder felt a little weird, and they popped it back in place. We went back, tried to run some tests, tried to see if I could go, and I couldn't. And that was it. That was my first time being injured, so I didn't know how to react.
Well, I'd imagine that was my next question. So you didn't know how to react just in terms of how severe it was, but you knew pretty much right away that your Brazil night was over?
Yeah,
Xavier?
for sure. For sure.
Okay. And then what was it like trying to get back on the field for you in the
Man,
subsequent weeks?
I feel like I was a man on a mission. Coach Reed probably said it the best. I had my rehab I probably was rehabbing like 3 times, 2 times a day just to be able to get back on the field.
And there was a time where I guess surgery was considered for you, Xavier?
Nah, for me, I never wanted. If I had to get surgery, it was something that would have had to be done. But if it was an option, I wasn't going to do the surgery option.
Okay, so now here you are, and how does it feel playing football?
That feels good. I mean, I've never missed a game in my life, so just missing those games, I feel like it just kind of made me appreciate the game even more.
Never in high school, never in Pop Warner, never in college, never ever. How'd you deal with that?
Man, I had talked to my mom. I just wanted to work my way back just to be able to guys. I feel like I'm kind of like the energy guy, just to spark the guys up, to get the handshakes going, the dances. I feel like I just want to be there for the team, and if they need a play, I'm betting the guy to make the play.
At any point in time, were you consoling Kelce, Travis? At any
Oh
point in
yeah,
time,
me and Trav definitely talked about it. Trav's my guy, and Trav knows that. Like, regardless, it's football. It happens. So never want to put that on Trav. So it's just always just good to have somebody like that in the corner.
Of course. That's why I asked if you were consoling him, because I'm sure he was inconsolable at some point over this moment, Xavier. And then now we saw what you looked like in this game, in this past game against the Ravens. Is this the Xavier Worthy we were going to see that night in Brazil in terms of the game plan and your involvement in it and what we're going to see from the Chiefs offense moving forward, Xavier?
Yes, sir. I definitely hope so. I worked so hard in the offseason. My receiver coach, Connor Embry, I feel like he just gave me like the tools and what I needed to work on to be able to become the player that I'm trying to become now. And I feel like I worked on it, and I feel like I excelled in those things in the offseason.
If you wouldn't mind being more detailed, what did you work on? Like what has been an emphasis for you, Xavier?
One is getting stronger. I gained 9 pounds in the offseason. And then just the route running and understanding leverages and understanding coverages. I feel like with our offense, it's more just understanding like where you're at on the field and understanding space more than anything.
And to whom have you been speaking about that other than your coaches?
Trav is a great guy for that. He's probably the best tight end in space in NFL history. So, I have the key to the system right there.
Yeah, he's the key. He's the king of footwork and noticing space and obviously being on the same page as Mahomes. So
100%.
Can you walk me through what those conversations sound like? You and Travis Kelce talking about this sort of thing, Xavier?
You could probably see it throughout the end of my year last year, just understanding what Pat likes to do. Me and Trav, we'll run a play, and he'll just give me like a little tip, just like, hey, on this, you could use this release and do this, and that we'll see it like this. So I just kind of like took that in my mental and just everything he said towards the end of my rookie year, I just took it into this year and worked on it in the offseason.
What about Mahomes? What are your conversations, ball talk like with him, Xavier Worthy?
We just kind of talk on the field, but if it's a route that needs to be fixed or that he would like to run a little different, he'll just tell me like, oh, you need to just run it like this, or if you see this, run it like this. It's just common football talk.
Okay, and then the sense of urgency that might have been around your team last week, taking on a Ravens team equally in 1-2. Don't want to go 1-3. 2-2 can not only redeem the first quarter of a season, but springboard things into a better rest of the regular season. What was it like around that facility last week before that game, Xavier?
Oh man, just here. I mean, I feel like everybody just stayed level-headed and calm. Nobody stresses out. I mean, it's football at the end of the day. You don't treat no game bigger than the next. So I mean, if it's a regular season game, if it's a Super Bowl, it's football at the end of the day. You grew up playing your whole life, so just go out there and have fun, let it loose. I mean, Coach Reese says it all the time. I'll treat you to a cheeseburger after the game. So
what? Say that again, Xavier. What
Coach Reese says I'll treat you to a cheeseburger after the game and just show your personality. So I mean, that just shows like the kind of the joy we have around here playing the game.
Is that how you gain the 9 pounds?
Nah.
better than just a cheeseburger is what you're saying. We gain 9 pounds of muscle is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, but he says that to you or to everybody?
He says that to everybody. Like after after meetings before the game day, like Coach Reed says, I'll treat you to a cheeseburger and show your personalities.
Okay. And so how does that calm things? Do you think?
I mean, it just shows like we have like a player's coach. I don't hear a lot of coaches say like show your personalities, and when he says show your personality, he really means it. Like the dancing we do, like you see like the touchdown dances, like that's really like just us having fun. We do that in practice, so I mean it just carries over.
Does he, when you do it in practice, give you coaching tips on that, or he just lets that alone, Xavier?
Nah, he kind of getting into it now. He was doing a little dance in the meeting this morning.
What? Say that again. What? What?
You know, our TQ's dance when he went like this. He did that this morning.
Oh, he did it. What, in a hallway with you? In a hallway? In the hallway?
Nah, he did it. He did it in the meeting.
Okay. Well, that's one way to keep things loose, to say the least. And is Rasheed back in the building right now?
Yeah, it's good. It's good to have Rasheed back. I mean, just his poise and what he brings to the room. I just having him back. I mean, you can learn from him. He could help like the younger guys and help us. Obviously, what he sees on the field too.
Okay, so Rasheed's back in the building. You're back you're feeling yourself pretty much. We can say that right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You're back feeling yourself. Tyquan Thornton caught a touchdown last week. Juju Smith-Schuster is Juju Smith-Schuster. Mahomes threw for 4 touchdowns. Kelce is in the building being the GOAT. Have we turned a corner here? Have the Chiefs turned a corner on offense, do you think, Xavier Worthy?
I feel like we just getting started.
So there's no corner turned. You're just beginning to get started. That's the way you're terming it. Okay. Yep. Started for where? What are we starting then?
I feel like there was no corner that needed to be turned. I feel like it's just like we just needed to settle down and just get it going. Okay. It was never like what needed to be fixed. It was just always just self-errors.
Okay. And what about your goals? Do you have them? Are they written down somewhere, Xavier?
I had this goal. I had talked to my therapist, and my goal was I feel like just writing down personal goals was kind of like something that like kind of just made me focus on just not my teammates and not being a team player. I feel like my main goal this year is just being the best teammate I could be and being the best person I could be.
Interesting. So you thought writing down something to, I guess, put on paper something that is a personal goal for you didn't make you the best teammate, and so you stopped doing it. You willingly are not doing that?
Yes, sir.
You want to put a little bit more onto that one? Like why does that work for you, do you think?
I feel like just if I'm going out there to be the best player I could be and being the best teammate I could be, then everything that I want and that I need and that's going to come to me is going to happen.
Okay. And that said, Monday Night Football, what's going to be going on in your mind as you're in the tunnel there against a Jaguars team that would love to put a Chiefs pelt on their wall, Xavier? What's do you think going to happen on Monday night for you?
Man, I can't wait for a Monday night matchup. It's always fun just playing a Monday night matchup. It's a blessing. Everybody can't play on a Monday night football game, but the Jaguars unit, it's a good unit. They have the most turnovers in the league right now, so they're playing really good football and they're at their highs. So it's going to be a good one.
Did you play against? I don't know. Did you ever play against Travis Hunter? I don't know if Texas and Colorado ever.
No, I never played against Travis.
Okay, what are you seeing on film out of him when he's on?
Yeah,
defense?
Travis is a really good player. I mean, I watched Travis in college. He probably has one of the best ball skills I've ever seen. So he's a really good player.
Okay, so what are the challenges that the Jaguars present? They take the ball away quite a bit And they've done that to every team that they faced multiple times this year, Xavier.
Right. I feel like they're just a good unit all around together. They play together. They play sound, and tips and overthrows, they make sure they catch them. So you just got to be technically sound playing against them.
Okay. And are you the fastest player on the field?
100%.
You didn't stutter.
Yeah, nah.
Okay. Because I got Travis Etienne on Friday's show. Travis Hunter, he didn't run at the combine. You did. You set a record. But you unequivocally, you are the fastest guy on the field.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just wanted to repeat that. Before I let you go, what's your favorite Mahomes story? Whether it's in practice, in a huddle, throwing to you, maybe saying, if you do this, I'm going to find you, and then he does. Anything?
Right.
You got a good Mahomes story before I let you go on your Thursday, Xavier?
I wouldn't even say story. It's just like, it just shows like the greatness between him and Trav. It was a play like that we had, and Trav, he has a little bit of freedom.
Mm-hmm.
So it's this route where Trav kind of goes in and he comes back out, and Pat threw it before he even could turn around, and all Trav did was stick his hands out and the ball hit him in the hands. So it just shows like the greatness between them two and their chemistry.
Does that leave you wanting to have that relationship with Mahomes?
Oh, 100%. If I could have that chemistry where I could stick my hands out and catch the ball, definitely.
No, I'm just saying that obviously Mahomes is going nowhere. You're just in year 2. And that, you keep playing your cards right. You keep doing what you're doing. You keep keeping your mentals right. You keep keeping your body right. That you would have an opportunity to one day to have that second sense connection to Mahomes.
Right.
Is what I'm saying. Does that enter your realm at any point in time, Xavier?
I mean, definitely. I mean, I feel like with any player right now that's in the league, I feel like if you got drafted within for a couple of years, I mean, Pat's one of the greatest, going on pace to be one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. So just having that and having chemistry with him and playing with him, I mean, it's just a blessing.
Well, Xavier, I really appreciate the time here. It was great seeing you for just a brief bit in Brazil, and unfortunately seeing you for just a brief bit in a game that I was calling. But it's great to see you back at it, because I was concerned. I was concerned for your 2025 season. So to see you smiling and balling out like you did, leading the team in rushing and receiving last week in just your first game back, it's great to see, and I'm happy for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Always good to see you, Xavier. Thanks for the time.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
That's Xavier Worthy of the Kansas City Chiefs, getting set to appear on ESPN and its family of networks on Monday Night Football to wrap up Week 5, Chiefs and the Jaguars.